So it's been a proper rough start today. I got about 20 minutes down the highway and I realised I left my boots at home, so I had to turn around, head back home, get them. I've never been out here before to this spot, so I don't know exactly where I'm going. I had to kind of wing it as I go. I come to a creek crossing and it just looked like rocks everywhere, so it's like, oh, there's no way we can cross this creek. So we park the car, we start walking across it thinking we can rock hop it. Get to the other side and we look back and we can see where the rocks have been cleared and you actually can drive across the creek. So we walk back across. It looks like this road's going to go on for a couple of Ks, and that's really a good thing, because that means that's a couple of Ks we don't have to walk, and that saves us a heap of time because we're only doing this as a day trip, so the more time we can save, the better. We've just drove down the creek bank to this nice little campsite. We think we're at the point where it's as far as you can drive, so we've gone out and have a look and realised, yep, this is where we've got to start walking now. Since we left the car, we're essentially just rock hopping up this massive river system, and it's actually full of saltwater crocs. And if I'm being honest, I really hope we see one, because I'd love to be able to take photos and like hover the drone up a massive saltwater croc. I need to get that log over to there so we can cross these rocks here without getting our boots wet. We're too lazy to take our boots off. That's gonna float away. Oh. Now don't step on that bit, don't you? Oh! Oh, there's no way I'm gonna get across here. This happens every time. I'm gonna have to get fucking boots wet. Oh, here goes. Oh, fuck. Nearly fell in. Oh, these rocks are so slippery. The serenity up here is just amazing. It's just so quiet and so peaceful. The water's just so still, and there's just all these deep black pockets. We just keep looking around thinking there could be crocs anywhere in here, and we're just hoping that we'll see one just gliding through the water. We just found a dead cow carcass out in the middle of the river. I would honestly love to just stand here right now and watch it get taken by a croc. That'd be crazy. We've made it to the intersection where we're going to branch off from the main river and head up this smaller creek, and we're going to follow it up for about 2 Ks, and then we should be at the big waterfall. Right now we're just going to stop and have some lunch, have a bit of a rest, because we've been going hard for about 2.5 to 3 hours, and then we'll keep punching on. We've been making good progress, and it's only around the middle of the day, so I think we'll be alright for time. Let's go. Finally, we've made sight of the waterfall. It's only a couple of 100 meters up and then we'll be there. Woo! So fucking keen to get there. This waterfall was absolutely insane. It was so good. It was a really tough hike in December with this heat and the way it is, but you know, we pushed through and the reward was definitely worth it, that's for sure. And unfortunately, because we got off to a really rough start today, it put us behind by a good hour and a half, nearly 2 hours, so we had very limited time at the falls. So we only got to spend about an hour there, and in that time I didn't get a chance to get much footage and that sort of thing. I was too busy just trying to get photos and good shots. Right now we're on our way back. It took us 4 hours to get to the falls from where we left the car. It shouldn't take that long to get back. We're estimating it'll take us about 3 hours to get back. So if that's right, we should be back at the car about 6 o'clock, just before dark. And definitely one day, be coming back to this place, that's for sure.